So today I'm going to show you how to do scene hair. Scene hair. This is my interpretation of scene hair. You're going to need a straightener, you're going to need hairspray, you're going to need a hair clip, you're going to need a round brush and a comb or a comb, blow dryer, a crimper. So you're going to need those things. So I'm going to start off by straightening my hair. I'm just going to do it really fast. And this is a TI style pink chrome tourmaline infused, I think that's how you say it, tourmaline infused flat iron. I've been using it for, oh gosh, maybe 6 months now. I really like it. There's a temperature dial there, and then when you change it, like, let's see. So I just turned it down, so that goes off because it's too hot right now. So once it cools down to the temperature that I just set it to, that red light will go on, indicating that you can use it again, which I think is pretty cool. It's a cool feature. But anyway. A lot of these girls have really pin straight hair and extensions, I think. And the hairspray that I'm using is Garnier Fructis Ultimate Control Hairspray. I love the smell of this one. Anyway, so I'm just going to quickly spray my hair with a light layer and just brush it through, just so that, you know, any kinks or anything that I may get in the future could be prevented. So the next step is really the teasing. Teasing is like the big part of this whole hairstyle. I mean, it's pretty much all about teasing. Teasing, teasing, teasing. I'm going to take the hair on the crown of my head like so. And then I'm going to flip it over and tease it from the back to the front. So it's important to do this neatly, because if you don't, then, you know, it doesn't end up looking as cute. Once you have this over, I know it looks kind of funny, but this is like the best way of teasing your hair that I've ever really came up with. So this part you're going to leave alone. Right at the end, so right there, you're going to take a little bit, and that's where you're going to start the teasing, right at the top. You can use a comb, but I don't have one on me. So just tease it. Part and the underside. And again, so now with this hair, I'm going to get a little section right across. Let's see. So yeah, you can see that right there. And again, tease that. Both the underside and the front side, and then throw it back. And that looks funny, doesn't it? It's like a huge poof, but that's what you want. So again, grab the next layer. So this is where it gets a little bit different because you're close to the front. Okay, so what you're going to do is from right here, you stick your finger in and then pull out like a triangle section. So it's like that. And then you tease this. So what this is going to do is give your hair more of like a rounded look, I guess. I'm going to cut my bangs just for this tutorial because, well, actually no, I hated my bangs. And they needed to be cut, but it's good to have bangs when you're trying to do this hair, because if you don't, it's not going to look the same. So anyways, and again, take like a section of hair and like a triangle type shape, like diagonally across, and tease that again. Now, there's going to be like a little bit of hair left right here. Now you can either tease that back, or you could just brush it back. I'll tease it a little bit. And now brush a little bit through. You don't want to brush all the way through, because if you do, you're going to brush out the back combing and it's just going to be a big waste. And sometimes right here you'll find there's an area that's just like really flat and it doesn't mesh well with the teased hair and the flat hair, so you can just tease that too if you have that problem. The more you tease, the bigger it's going to be, obviously. I mean, it just depends. I don't want something that's like super crazy. It's all about side swept kind of look. So I cut my bangs in like it started shorter here and then it went longer here, so that when I swooped it over, so that when I swoop it over, it looks more like a, you know? And sometimes your bangs don't want to cooperate, like they don't want to cooperate right now. So you can take a blow dryer. This blow dryer is, again, from TI Style, like a professional quality hair dryer. And the round brush. And then just hairspray them where you want. Okay guys, so just for like another little added touch, I'm gonna be crimping little sections of my hair just to like sort of give it a little bit of texture and look a little bit different, because I know I've seen other like scene queens doing this, like our Audrey Kitchen and all of her posse. So anyways, the crimper that I'm using is this one. It's like tattooed. It's really super cute. And what does it say? It says Wild at Heart. So anyways, it's a mini crimper. I'll put a link to where you can get all of these hair products. They're salon quality hair products. So I'll put a link down below to the TI Style website and stuff so you can check them out. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly grab some sections of hair. Not necessarily on the top, but like underneath the first few layers. And I'm just going to grab it and pinch. Oh my gosh, I love the way this crimps. It's so pretty. So I just did it to like peekaboo. It kind of looks like feathers actually. So it's cute. It's like a little subtle, different texture to your hair. Obviously you can do more, but I'm just gonna leave it as like a little peekaboo crimps. That's really it for my tutorial. If you want, again, you can make the poofiness much bigger, but I don't really care for that. So anyways, I hope that you liked it. I hope this was helpful for you. Anyways, thanks for watching.